Tyler Lockett, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Watson. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. At their own 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The give to Taylor. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll run with Taylor. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. To throw is Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. First down, Houston. On first down, Watson throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On second and a couple. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got one touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
You already know, boy. We're working.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this.
We're working.
The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want them to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
On first down, Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jamie Collins able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
After the sack on first down, Wilson. It's caught, Lockett. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything.
Oh, my God, come on.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for
Sit
this
your
drive,
ass down, boy.
Yourself, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Watson.
Oh, give me that pick.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Man open, that's QT complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 22. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They go play action here on first down. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 4. 20 seconds. 19. Strong left. Strong left. Me and you all day.
It's complete to Fuller. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
All this dude does is fucking hurry up offense in the same 2 plays.
At this stage of the game, the run pass.
I got you, bro. I can play that shit too.
Most of the yardage just come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Now a play fake here on first down. Being chased out left. He'll try and
really, nigga?
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll wind up getting 9
playing like a straight bitch.
And running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Same shit.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try to
oh my God! Fuck you.
And he gets into the end zone.
Fucking dumbass nigga.
A great
garbage.
play there.
Same play.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Shit.
They
I got
got
you, bro.
the extra point, and we've got a
I got
tie
you,
game
bro.
here, back and forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
To throw again.
Dude, come on. Somebody fucking block.
Jamie Collins picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Wilson. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield.
Come on.
And this ball winds up being intercepted.
On first down, Taylor, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. So, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it.
Shit.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost great.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Back to throw, Watson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Oh my God, you're stuck on the fucking line.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. Well, a heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Where you going, bro?
Practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them
You using suck, nigga! Shoot them!
Yardage there on the screen.
That's funny.
Gets him a first down.
This nigga, he is sick. He's just taking air.
How about the footwork in this with both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 30 yards there. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, you know, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
Oh my God, get out.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson eluding the pressure right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Looking for the end zone. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Just trying to get it out of here, get that field goal.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers from the right hash. This from 45 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
1 second.
Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And from this spot in the field to the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
Oh, shit!
Escape, and he goes
Got
down.
it!
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson, he's going to air one out.
Give me that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
Oh.
With a great return as he gets
Let me get that. Let me get that.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your
Hot and fresh out the kitchen. Got me showing that body got every minute and wishing.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Sipping on coke and rum.
His first touchdown on the year. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yo, Zach, you still in here, boy?
Back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up.
Oh!
Heavy traffic, and it's
Sit that ass down, boy!
picked off
Woo!
at the 30. This one home.
Yeah.
Touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting.
It's getting crazy out here, boy.
Catch the football and take it in the opposite
You better
direction.
G the fuck up.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
Yeah, hide behind
In
us.
this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like,
Oh! Give me that, bitch! You can't play with me, bro! Oh my God, yo!
26-yard line.
Super Bowl champ, here we come,
I see a
baby.
play like that, I come back to risk reward.
Go.
I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right.
Ain't no one open, boy.
Wrong. Is it because you can analyze it? But I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Because you be playing a lot of that shit.
26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Honestly, disrespecting me. Just watch this.
Now Wilson throwing again. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Right in the corner, baby. Don't fuck with me, boy.
For the Seahawk touchdown.
Playing that soft-ass man.
Tyler Lockett, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. The return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
There's been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in the game, your chances to win have to be about 100-1. And it's not looking good for him here.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Oh my God, I had that.
Almost tipped and intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He's brought down there by Kenny Moore. Off of play action, it's Watson.
Good. Sit your ass down with your trying to run around back there, baby.
Goes down. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down. Watson on 1st down.
Hit his ass. Injure him.
Work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson buying time to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the ball. It's out.
You can take that on your stats, though. Fumble loss. We're money hungry out here.
8-yard touchdown run. And the Texans cut into that lead. Now it's Watson.
Sit your ass down, boy. We coming for you.
Time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, If you have that much time to throw the ball,
I'm gonna cut the fuck out of you, Ray.
You'll find an open receiver, but condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field, so it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
What'd you say?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to
Easy out here, boy. Your defense is
at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
I should have
Throwing
put
on
earlier.
first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a
Man
flag
killer.
on that one, looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
On third down, Wilson. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the
Get off him.
The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Partners,
I wish that shit to make like popcorn.
Because when the big fella runs routes,
Or like,
it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was
something.
it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Wilson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. To throw is Wilson, escaping the pressure right.
Oh, come on, throw away.
Big loss here as he's taken down. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Here's Wilson to throw.
The
And
fuck?
Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 44. And they will score a pick
All right, time to run off some clock so I can get some Modern Warfare.
Every now and then, those guys can get lost in coverage. Quarterback didn't see him, perhaps, but boy, what a pick. And how
Fucking
about
up my
the run back?
stats.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. Back now in Seattle, Washington, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing.
Oh my God, bad pass.
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
Man, I
You're
didn't
not
mean to throw
thinking
that.
touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact. As a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
The Seahawks on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play.
I'm literally giving this dude a chance.
If there's contact coming from both sides,
Shaking my head right now.
no flag.
Come on,
Let them
defense.
fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Watch this hurry up fucking same play offense.
The Texans
His run,
offense
read
ready to
option,
go here
shit.
for their next drive.
Watch that.
On first down, it's Taylor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves
You can run all you want, kill some time, but you ain't getting me with that fucking fake-ass pass over here.
They go to the ground again with Taylor.
I got a fast defensive line, baby!
Out to the 32, brought down
You can do it all you want.
From the 32 now.
Not hitting me with that fake pass.
They'll run on first down. Taylor, and he's corralled at the 40.
It's cool, keep doing the same play, bro.
Now again, right side. Taylor.
Yeah! Waste that time.
They'll spot it at the 44.
Damn, 5 times in a row, now he's got 7 yards. You dumb. You a dog, nigga.
To run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game.
Keep it, man. Keep it, man.
To make sure they have a chance to win.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Watson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Got an open man.
All right, there's some time.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. On 1st and 10, Watson. He's got Fuller. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
A throw out line to QT, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kiki QT, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score.
Okay, I know it's an old line, but it still applies here. The fat lady has not sung yet. She may be warming up, but she hasn't sung yet. There's still an
Yo, for real though, right?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping them pick up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Back to Mixon on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Eluding the pressure right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
What?
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by
Oh my God.
first-round pick, Demarius Randall. Pass
Wow.
for 20. And he will have a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's right.
Anytime we have
That's
a
right.
defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
After the interception, here's Watson on the move to his left.
So
And
trash.
he's got it.
Can't even let us
So the
fucking
two-point
fuck
conversion
around and
is
let this
good,
dude
and
come
they
back.
add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Probably just fucking ran the ball. Like I should
So
have
they
done.
throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it
Fucking
now
garbage.
as this one's in the air. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
All right, come on. Come on, Wilson. Give me something.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Hey, you got 3 out, 3 down. I got one.
Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six.
Nigga, what the fuck are you doing?
Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22
What?
yards
No
to go.
fucking flag, bro?
2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Fucking
Tyler
person.
Lockett was the target there. 3rd down here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to let it fly.
Dude,
And, oh, a
they don't be
crusher
calling
there as it's
nothing on this, bro.
intercepted. Picked off at the 28.
Yeah.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now,
I literally
it's
just let this
not
dude come
completely
back.
calculated
I was up
correctly.
38 to
7 picks
14, and I'm
between
over here
last week and
fucking
this week
around,
after that one.
throwing
And they
picks.
always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions.
And he
that
does
are
the
going on.
same
So whoever
thing.
his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Really?
He finds his target, Fuller. Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him.
I really let this dude come back, and he's bragging about it.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
And they got the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
It's easy to score on this dude. I just let him come back.
Cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. One last shot for Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week.